What up, Facebook world? Welcome to 8 at 8. I'm Alfred Gordon Liu, and your 8 minutes starts right now. I want to talk about something. It's Talk About It Tuesday on 8 at 8, and this is something I want to talk about. I flipped this, so I don't even know what side I'm on anymore. But COVID burnout versus blessings, and some of you are watching might have also felt that as well. Uh, but I'm feeling it this week. And usually I wanted to be I want to be a bright light for people. And usually I think I'm pretty good at that. But this week, I'm having a tough time with it. I just want to be real that I got these ups and downs too. So let's talk about this COVID versus blessings, or burnout versus blessings. So, COVID, you know, fatigue, that's just real. We've been doing this for over a year now. And you know me, I'm a big extrovert, and this whole staying locked up, staying, locked in my room, staying at home, staying safe is getting old. I'm getting bored. Or it's not getting boring, I'm just getting a little stir crazy up in this. And one of the craziest things that is happening right now is people are saying there's more variants. Even though people are getting vaccinated, there's a lot more variants coming out, and people are just getting sicker, and things are getting stronger and crazier. So I wanted to show you some of the stats that I found as well. So let's see if I got this right. Boom. So this is the stats from Canada. It looks like we're up 800 and almost 850 cases. And in investing world, when we see green arrows, we're like, yeah, awesome. And seeing these numbers go up, we're like, woohoo! But in this case, I guess it's not good. So I'm looking at this, and it's kind of crazy. So, but we're talking about variants. This is what I want to talk about. COVID, 19 variants. There's, ones that are from the UK strain. Then they've got the South African strain, and then now we're talking about Brazil. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but just recently, this was from February 18th, right? So after Valentine's, we got this nice gift. But here on the west coast of North America, there's also something called the California variant. And even less is known about this. In all these little slides here, it says more research needed, more research needed, more research needed, less, unknown, right? But all up and down our west coast here in North America, now we got another strain to worry about here. The B1427 and the B1429. So we got crazy things that are happening here, and it's just getting more crazy. And it makes me think: are we even just gonna, be in lockdown anymore? All these variants. So I don't know. I don't know. And here's the other news. I'm over 40. I'm an old man now. Got 2 kids, but they just opened up this thing about now in this phased lockout, or this phased rollout, I can get vaccine now, right? And what it looks like is they said, you guys are all, you guys can go get AstraZeneca, and we got this wonderful program in BC that all the pharmacies got AstraZeneca. And they came out with this on April 14th. Today's April 20th, 420. And this came out 6 days ago, saying that a recall and alert, AstraZeneca can, serve blood clots. Then it's not recommended to 55 years and younger. So only give it to the old people, because old people don't get blood clots. I guess that's the rationale. And then, boom, look at this. April 19th, yesterday, they said anyone born 1981 or earlier, that means if you're 40 plus, just roll on to a pharmacy and put AstraZeneca in your arm, right? So I don't know about you, but I'm getting mixed messages, and that just leads to a whole bunch of confusion. Is it safe? Is it not? You guys can chime in, write some comments. I got a few doctor friends out there, so doctor friends, let me know. I'm gonna put this shot in my arm or not. Anyways, because now they're giving it to people 40 and over. So that's the thing that's going on. And here's the other thing: is all these restrictions, right? Essentially, we're not allowed to do anything. Just stay home. Just like it was a year ago. new variants coming out. The vaccines, even though you get vaccinated, it might not be efficient, or efficacy is seem like it out the window, because people that are vaccinated are still getting sick. So, anyways, enough about that. Let's just talk about this. So those are the things that I'm going through right now in my brain that are giving me some crazy burnout. All the different variants. Should I get vaccinated or not? And then all these restrictions that are going on. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about the blessings, because I just ranted for 5 minutes about the bad things that are all up in my head, and now we need to go and rectify that stuff. So first thing that I have to say is we live in a beautiful place here in beautiful British Columbia, and I've been to a whole bunch of other smoking cities, and when I mean smoking, I mean smog-filled smoking cities that I love, like LA, or even places in China, or you get to see, or even Hawaii in Waikiki, you get to see the crazy smog, and it being wonderful Earth Day or Earth Week that we got going on here. It's amazing. I wanted to show you the air quality in some places. Look at this. I love these little sliders when it comes to the website. But this photo is a picture of, I think it's New Delhi. And this is a war memorial statue that they have. That's a guy biking. He's already got a mask on. He's prepared for COVID. But look at this. This is just, 6 months later. Look at that. Taking a new photo. No cars are rolling down the street. And it is clear as glass. I love that. That's the one thing that I think is amazing during this time. Just the smog maps, the CO2 emissions are down. So happy Earth Week, everybody. Woo! We got clean air, just like how we have it in British Columbia here. And I'm hoping all those other places that have to wear masks because air quality was so bad, and had to go biking around with a mask even before COVID. I'm glad that you can do that. Still with your mask on, but with a little more air quality. So that's the first thing that I think is awesome about it. And things are just going kind of crazy here, because now I'm on the minute countdown timer. And the other thing I got to talk about is patio seating, and third is video calling. So I'm just going to lay them all out there for you. And what I really like about this is you got to check this out right here. We have one British Columbia called White Spot. I don't know if you guys know it, but they got takeout, they got delivery, and they got this thing called Car Hop. Amazing, Car Hop. And what Car Hop is all about is this. Taking my daughters for their 6th birthday, or Catalina's 6th birthday, we went to Car Hop. Look at this amazing rail that they got going on there. Usually that goes on your windowsill from one window to the other, comes across, slides in and out, and all your meal. Wonderful Car Hop experience. Go to White Spot. For all you parents that are thinking about it, you got this wonderful thing, White Spot. Go have a meal of it. It's a fun, good time. So I'm taking more time. I'm sorry. We're going to roll out of here. The last thing I want to say was I love about this is, that's their birthday, is video chat. I always love talking to people on the phone rather than just, texting or whatever. But when you phone them, you could never see their face. You could never get their facial expressions or understand where they're at. And now with video calling, it's a norm, just like with Zoom, 1 year ago, we would just rather text or just message someone. And now, with Zoom and with video calling, it's a normal thing to do, and I love it. I love seeing your face. I love seeing your energy, and I'm glad that you guys get to see mine, whether it's on Signal or WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger. I love that we're video calling. So with that said, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna roll the outro. Thanks for visiting.